Alright, in this video, I'm going to introduce you about another new formula, which is called factor formula. So, this formula is derived by using the adding and subtracting a compound angle formula. Means that we were using compound angle formula to produce a new identity, and this formula, this identity, we name it as factor formula. So, for example, you know that in compound angle formula, you have sine alpha plus beta. Alright, I use alpha plus beta. So, if you have sine alpha plus beta, you will have sine alpha cos beta plus with cos alpha sine beta. Right? So, we have also the compound angle, which is the angle we are subtract. So for example, alpha minus beta. So it will be the same. It will be sine alpha cos beta. But the sign here, you will change, become negative. So cos alpha sine beta. Right? So the difference between these two is the plus and the minus here. Right? So, okay. Then you have also, okay, this is the first one, and the second one, you have also cos alpha plus beta, right? Cos alpha plus beta, which will be cos alpha cos beta. If this plus, this will be minus, right? If you're very familiar with the formula, you will know sine alpha sine beta. All right, this is the compound angle formula for cos. And if you have cos alpha minus beta, you will have cos alpha cos beta. Same thing, just the sign here. If negative, this will be positive. Sine alpha sine beta. Alright. And also tangent. Right? You have tangent. But in this case, I'm going to derive the factor formula for sine and cos. So for tangent, that we are not interested in this video, okay? We are not talking about tangent in this video. So we talk about factor formula involving sine and cos. Alright? So for example, you look at this one. So I name this to be equation 1. Equation 1, and this to be equation 2, and this one will be equation 3, and this will be equation 4. So if I adding 1 and 2, adding equation 1 and 2, so what happened, right? So if you adding these two, means that you take sine alpha plus beta, adding with sine alpha minus beta. Alright? So if you adding this, means that you're adding the equation 1 and equation 2. For the left hand side, you're adding this alpha plus beta sine alpha minus beta, which is equal to you adding the left hand side. So this one is like term, right? Sine alpha cos beta sine alpha cos. If you add up, you will have 2 sine alpha cos beta, right? So let's look at this cos alpha sine beta. These are two same thing, right? So if you add up these two, a positive and a negative, you are getting 0, right? You are getting 0. So then you already produce a new formula, right? This is a new formula, so which is named as a factor formula. So, and this factor formula, you can improve, or you can be right into another form, right? This is the form which is in terms of alpha plus beta, alpha minus beta, alpha beta. So you can convert it to become another form, which you can assume, you can let A, you can let alpha plus beta equals to A, and you modify this, you will let the alpha minus beta to be B. So means that I want to convert this become A and this one become B. So then of course, if you convert this become A and become B, so everything must in terms of A and B. Means the alpha and beta here should replace by A and B. So of course, you solve another simultaneous here. You solve another simultaneous here. So the 1 and the 2. So you're solving these two. So you will have equation 1 plus with equation 2. Alpha plus alpha, you will have 2 alpha. Beta plus negative beta, you have 0, right? You have 0, and you have A plus B, right? A plus B. So then you know that alpha can rewrite as beta over 2. This is a very important result. You must know that. Later I will tell you what to do. So later, if at the same time I want to get the beta also, right? I want to find beta in terms of A and B. So I just take, I think I take equation 1 minus with equation 2, right? 1 minus 2. So alpha minus alpha definitely is 0, and beta minus negative beta, you will have 2 beta. So A minus B, right? A minus B. So beta will be A minus B over 2. So this will be, this is the alpha in term of A and B, beta in term of A and B. Okay, you can replace this formula, become, alright, in another form here. So which I can rewrite this whole thing as, okay, I rewrite here. So means that the first one will be sine alpha plus beta plus with sine alpha minus beta, which is equals to 2 sine alpha cos beta, right? Cos beta. So you can also convert this into another form, which you replace the alpha plus beta, with A. So it will become sine A, right? And this one, alpha minus beta. Alpha minus beta is B. So it's B. And sine cos here. Sine cos here. Your alpha, okay, you already, because you have rewrite this alpha beta in term of A, so of course the alpha beta here also must be in term of A and B. So your alpha will be A plus B over 2. A plus B over 2. And this will be A minus B over 2. Right? So you will have this first formula here. This first formula here. These two formula is applicable, okay? You can use these two formula based on the need of the question. So now I have to generate another formula for you. So I will generate 4 formula for you so that you can see this 4 formula. Alright, let's look at, now I modify again. So I taking 1 minus 2, right? I taking equation 1 minus, just now the first one I generate by adding equation 1 and 2. So now I taking equation 1 minus with equation 2. So I minus, then I will have sine alpha plus beta minus with sine alpha minus beta. So it's the same as right hand side, you minus. You take this one, this is the identical, right? These two are identical. So if you minus, you're getting 0, right? You're getting 0. So, and this one also, you have cos alpha sine beta, cos alpha sine beta. So if you minus, positive minus the negative, you're getting plus, right? So then you were getting 2 cos alpha sine beta. So I rewrite here, this is the first formula, the first number 1. So now we go for the second formula. So which is sine alpha plus beta minus, just now plus, now minus sine alpha minus beta, which is the same as 2 cos alpha sine beta. So this will be another form. But the alpha plus beta, you have already know that you have assumed that alpha plus beta to be A, alpha minus beta to be B. So it's the same thing happen here again. So you can reuse the alpha plus beta is A, and the alpha minus beta is B, and 2 cos sine. What is your alpha? Alpha is A plus B over 2, right? A plus B over 2, and sine will be A minus B over 2, right? This will be the second formula. After subtracting the equation 1 from the equation 2 by this is a compound angle formula. I'm subtracting the compound angle formula. So if I adding, I will get the first formula. So now again, I will derive you another 2 formula. Alright, let's continue. Now we are already done with the first 2 compound angle. So now we go for cos. Alright, if you see that this 2, it will be sine A plus sine B, sine A minus sine B. Right, so I need to generate another which is called cos A plus cos B and cos A minus cos B. Alright, so let's look at. Okay, now very easy. Now I focus on the 3 and 4. So if I taking the 3 plus with the 4, equation 3 plus with the equation 4 means that I take the cos alpha plus beta plus with cos alpha minus beta. Then it's the same as adding up the right hand side, which this is identical thing. When you add up, you will have 2 cos alpha cos beta, right? So if you add up these 2, you are getting 0, right? You are getting 0. So then come another formula, right? Very easy. So means that to derive this factor formula, you need to list out all the compound angle formula first. Then from the compound angle, you're doing adding, you're doing subtracting, you will generate a new formula. So then you have cos alpha plus beta plus with cos alpha minus beta equals to 2 cos alpha cos beta. Alright, so then again, this is the first form of this formula, and you can rewrite this alpha plus beta just like you assume alpha plus beta to be A and your alpha minus beta to be B. And alpha plus beta is something that when you solve simultaneous equation, you're getting the alpha and beta in terms of A and B. So which is 2 cos A plus B over 2 cos A minus B over 2. Right? So this will be your third form. Right? The third one. So, okay. So again, in this video, I'm going to generate another fourth formula. So I really I hope that student, when you're viewing this video, you try to pause the video. For example, you have already understand the first 2 derivations, so you generate this derivation, and another derivation, you pause the video, then you try to derive first before you're looking at my derivation. So let's continue with the fourth formula. Alright, let's go for the derivation of the fourth formula. So which is the same thing. I taking equation, just now I taking equation 3 plus 4. Then because I want to get the formula of cos A plus cos B. Now I want cos A minus cos B. So means that I need to take this minus this one. So means I need to take equation 3 minus equation 4, which will be cos alpha plus beta minus with cos alpha minus beta. Right? As easy as that. So then you minus the left hand side, you minus the right hand side. So you minus these two are like thing, right? They are the same. So minus, you're getting 0, right? Or this one negative, sine alpha beta, right? So minus again, you have negative 2 sine alpha sine beta. Then you get a fourth formula. So then the factor formula have complete derived. This is the 4 factor formula. So then I rewrite this as a cos alpha plus beta minus with cos alpha minus beta equals to negative 2 sine alpha cos beta. Right? And you can rewrite this as cos A cos B. You see? You can see the pattern sine A, sine B, sine A minus sine B, cos A plus cos B, cos A minus cos B. So then you are getting negative 2 sine. So sine beta. This will be sine beta, right? So you minus, you're getting negative 2 sine alpha sine beta. Your alpha will be A plus B over 2, and this will be sine A minus B over 2. This will be the fourth formula under factor formula. So this is the formula we generate by using compound angle formula. So in this video, I particularly talk about derivation of factor formula. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about the usage of factor formula. Alright, so that's all for this video. Thank you.